Hello, this is OverlordBou, and we're back with another information video with SAT score, and today we'll be doing a brief overview of the Superships and World of Warships. As a warning, I am still sick, so I'm sorry for no editing in this video. So true to their name, Superships are beefed up versions of their Tier 10 tech tree counterparts, effectively acting as Tier 11 ships. They're attainable after obtaining three Tier 10 ships and the preceding tech tree line ship for their respectable super ships. For example, you can purchase the Hanover once you research the Prusian and two other Tier 10 ships. However, if you do not research the Henry 4, then you can't buy the Conda. In terms of economy, this means they're significantly more expensive in purchasing, with the super ships costs about 40 through 60 million. Their service costs are also very high, costing 360,000 just for entering battle. On the other hand, Supership XP and credit earnings are also higher. Players running the appropriate economic modifiers can still expect to earn credits on a good game. In terms of matchmaking, Superships can see Tier 9s, Tier 10s, and other Superships. Compared to, but Tier 8s will never see Superships unless you're in a failed div. So please do not fail div with a Tier 9 if you're in a Tier 8, because then you'll most likely see a super ship, and that will not be fun. Compared to other Tier 10 ships, all super ships currently have a unique ability depending on the ship, and as of this video, there are currently 8 super ships on the live server, and SAT score will talk about each of them.
Alright, so we'll begin with the destroyers. First one will be Yamagiri, the Japanese Super Shimakaze. So she carries 18 torpedoes and has the unique ability to switch between her two sets of torpedoes. So she can equip both the 12s and 20-kilometer torpedoes and switch to either one depending on the situation. She also has respectable main guns and the ability to burst fire them. Overall, she's fine in randoms, but she does have potential in clan battles as a spotting destroyer. Next one is Azorki, the Russian Super Delny slash Khabarovsk. Compared to these two, she has Khabarovsk firepower with Delny torpedoes. Her unique ability is to burst fire, and she can fire 4 salvos in just under 3 seconds. She's pretty good in randoms, but given how Delny and Khabarovsk fared in the last clan battle season, we don't expect to see them much. And then onto the cruisers, we have the Annapolis and the Conde. So Annapolis is just essentially a Super Des Moines. Carries 4 Des Moines turrets, but kind of in a Buffalo style layout. She does have burst fire, and she can fire 3 salvos in quick succession, but with a notably long cooldown. She also carries the same consumables as the Des Moines. As a result, she's very good in randoms, but a little bit on the squishy side. She has potential in clan battles due to her firepower and radar. And the other cruiser is the French Super HIV, the Conde. She, instead of the triple turret, she carries quad turrets, effectively increasing her firepower by about 33%. She also gets burst fire, but unlike other burst fires, it only fires 2 salvos, but has improved HE penetration and significantly better dispersion. So hers is designed to punish someone who decides to show broadside. She is very good in randoms and also has potential use in clan battles. And onto the battleships, we have Hanover, it's a super German battleship of the Prusian. She carries 480mm guns, and as a result, can overmatch almost every battleship bow in the game. So her unique ability is that she, after about 12 main battery hits, she can activate her ability, which increases the secondary battery range and decreases their dispersion for a set amount of time. She's about average in randoms, but is unlikely to see high-level clan battles use. That's usually for the cruisers. The other super battleship is the Satsuma, the Japanese Super Yamato, or the Super Chikishima. So she carries 8 510mm guns, and like Hanover, can overmatch almost every battleship bow in the game. Unlike the Hanover, her unique ability improves the main gun accuracy. So when activated, it significantly reduces the main battery dispersion for a short time. In other words, if you see a vulnerable target and activate it, you are guaranteed to land at least 6 out of 8 shots, provided you aim correctly. She is considered pretty good in randoms, but again, unlikely to see high-level clan battles use. And last but not least, we come to the two carriers, the US Sus and the Eagle. So the United States, or commonly called the US Sus, is the USN prototype supercarrier. She has access to tactical jet attack squadrons, which are basically high-speed but fragile strike aircraft. They operate a little bit differently. She carries, for her other squadron, she carries midway attack aircraft and dive bombers. As a result, compared to her counterpart, the Eagle, she has very hard-hitting rocket and dive bomber strikes. She isn't as she isn't as easy to use because their dispersion tends to widen heavily if you move the aircraft around. But despite of that, she's considered one of the best carriers in the game right now. She is completely overpowered in randoms, as of this video. And finally, we are talking about the Royal Navy Eagle. Interestingly, she is the only super ship of in World of Warships to actually have existed. Like the US SAS, she has access to tactical jet attack squadrons. Relatively, they're faster than the US jets, but deal less damage. The tactical jets, basically, they have their own separate cooldown timer. You can think of them closer to the attack aircraft seen on the hybrid ships like the Issei and the Kearsarge. Eagle carries audacious level bombers and torpedo bombers as well. She deals less alpha damage compared to the United States, but is really good at applying damage over time. She's also considered overpowered in randoms, and is generally considered better than the United States. So that is a brief summary of all of the super ships currently in the game. There are also one more in testing and 2 more that have been announced. Bo, do you have anything else to add?
Yes, I think you forgot to mention that even though both do have the jet's tactical consumable, they also have the tactical torpedoes and the bombers as well for the consumable timers for both the United States and the Eagle.
Yep, that is correct. Both the United States and Eagle have access to 5 squads total. 2 of those are the conventional squads, and then 3 of those are the tactical squads.
Yep, and that would be it. But yep, if you guys have any questions, concerns, definitely let me know in the comments down below. But yep, this is OverlordBou, and I'll talk to y'all later.